You know, it just reinforced a lot of stuff that I already thought about myself, and you know, I'm not defined by that belt by any means. I'm defined by, you know, who I am as a person, what I put into my work, and how I approach fights. And you know, I bounce back, and I love what I'm doing. So I almost was waiting to have a time to feel sorry for myself, but I was so busy, I never really got a chance to. Just went right into my next fight and just have my eye on the prize, man. That's how I live life. More than anything, just fighting and winning is, you know, what I'm really motivated for. That's what I've always been motivated for in this sport. You know, I'm a type of guy that likes the challenges and loves to compete, and the belt's of course an added bonus, but more than anything, I get to, you know, go against somebody that's got a win over me. So it does motivate you. I'm really motivated when I win. I'm really motivated when I lose. Does it spark a little bit of a fire underneath you? I think for sure. You know, if I would have lost that fight on the playground, I would be just as upset and just as ready to go again with that guy. I'd probably try to fight that guy every single day. You know.
He didn't lose because he was slacking. You know, he basically got beat the only way you can beat a guy like Urijah. He got caught with a big shot. Mike Brown capitalized on a mistake that Urijah made, and you know, props to him. And he laid a big shot, and he got his power. But you know, Urijah has been the best, and he hasn't changed his training. Before that, he was dominating everyone. He was doing really good against Mike Brown before that.
You know, I was doing well before the jumping back elbow, and I wasn't looking at him. And like I said, I'm not a big planner out there. I kind of go with my instincts, and I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm not the type of guy to stress about situations, especially fight situations.
I can't take that away from him totally, but at least have in mind when to be unpredictable. You know, in the back of your mind, right? In the back of his mind. So there's in some instances where you can be unpredictable, and there's others where it's unfavorable to be unpredictable.
I saw him stand with Yves Edwards before, and Yves Edwards is a great stand-up guy also, and that was, you know, a couple years back. So I know that he's not scared to stand at all, and you know, we're the top fighters in the world. You know, we're getting to be pretty good at everything, and you know, we're not scared of stuff. You know, that's what we're doing. You know, we're not, you know, trying to avoid this or avoid that. We're there to fight, and I expected that coming out of him. You know, I think, you know, as a human being, he's a much bigger guy than I am, and I've done a little bit of you know, working out on my legs and put on a couple pounds for this fight, and I'm still just as fast and explosive. So that was one little adjustment that I made. But, you know, it's more of just something to add, and nothing that I really feel like I needed to do, just kind of to do it. Brown's pretty solid on the ground. I know what his offense kind of entails as far as his grappling goes, and he probably knows what mine entails. We're both good wrestlers. I think my pedigree's a little bit better than his as far as the wrestling goes. He's got a little bit of size, I've got a little bit of speed, and I've never felt anyone who's stronger than I am.
Mike Brown's tough, you know. Mike Brown's really molded himself into that champion that he likes to be, and I think that alone, just him being the champion, has just made him step up his game tremendously. So it's going to be a tough fight, you know. Urijah's in probably for one of the toughest fights he's ever been in.
You know, he doesn't move much. He kind of waits and swings these big meat hooks and tries to catch guys, and he caught me with you know, with a solid punch. Of course, I kind of hung myself on it, so I just want to keep my eye on him and fight the same fight and you know, impose my will. You know, just me executing a great fight, and I've done it many times before, and I plan on doing it again. I'm hungry to fight. I love fighting. I can't wait to go down and throw down, and I think Mike Brown has said a couple times he thinks I'm going to try to take him down, which maybe I will. Who knows what I'm going to try to do. I may try to catch him with that same elbow again. You know, hopefully it goes better this time, but you know, who knows what I'm going to do. But I'm not scared of his punches. You know, I actually jumped into his best punch with my eyes closed, all my momentum in there, and I wasn't unconscious. You know, I was conscious when they stopped that fight. And did he hit hard, and was I a little phased? Yeah, I was, but I've taken his best punch, and I'm ready for more.